Unfortunately, I've done these kinds of cases before, and I'm just always struck just by the profound sadness of cases like this. The fact that these victims have lost their lives, and your life is lost in some way. There's no winners here. And a judge, like me, I never take any comfort in sending you off to prison for what's happened here. I know you took responsibility, but you also talked about how you didn't intend to hurt anybody or kill anybody that night. And we really have to talk about the difference between intending harm and intending your acts. Because you did make some choices, and you did do some intentional things that evening. You did intend to drink, and you chose to drink. And then you did intend to drive, and you chose to drive after drinking. And when you did those intentional things, you ended up with really dangerous and really ultimately fatal consequences. So we can't just look at what you intended to do. We have to look at what resulted from that, from those intentional acts. For some reason, kids want to take prom, an event that can be fun, it's supposed to be a joyful thing, and somehow they feel like they have to make it into something bigger. And the underage drinking is so common, but it becomes so tragic when you combine that with the driving, and you end up in a situation like what happened in the night we're talking about here. I understand the position you're in. You can't change what you did that night. You can't take back what you did to these families. You can't undo what you've done to yourself and your own family. But you do have a chance to make some changes in your future and to learn from what happened. And going to prison is never a good thing. And you'll have to find whatever opportunities you can in that setting to do what you can to change yourself, to learn about yourself, and to pass that on to other people. And hopefully everyone who knows you, everyone in your family, all your friends, anybody who hears about this case, hopefully they'll look at their own behavior. If one kid decides not to drink and drive on prom night, if one person doesn't get hurt or killed because of what happened here, then you've had a positive impact. So you've got to find ways to try and do that. It's really up to you where you go from here. Proceed with your sentence now. You, having been found guilty by a jury of 2 counts of the felony offense of criminal vehicular homicide for having caused the death of 2 other persons as a result of operating a motor vehicle while having an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, in violation of Minnesota Statute 609.21, subdivision 1-3, which therein defines the penalty for that offense as not more than 10 years, $20,000 or both, and standing convicted of those crimes upon those verdicts of the jury. It's the sentence of the law and the judgment of this court and as punishment for the first count of criminal vehicular homicide. You shall be committed to the Woodbury Corrections for the state